Hello everyone, welcome to another stream of gaming, which is what we like. We like a bit of gaming, don't we? It makes everything better. Gaming makes the soul good. It makes the soul healthy and all that. We're playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate again today, which we're doing because it's Assassin's Creed Syndicate and that's where we're up to with this whole run through of the Assassin's Creed games. It's really dragging. I've only noticed that. It's because I get to a point when I'm streaming it where I'm like, okay, I need to stop, otherwise I'll struggle to do too much more. And that is what happens. That's what happens when you drag your heels through a game. And also, look at all these districts that I just don't want to liberate. Okay, let's go. Let's go hunt a Templar as our first. It's our first job of the day. Easy enough. Right, let's go. I tweeted you, you are God. Oh, that's rather cool. Bit random, but I guess I can't complain. James Rostron, you absolute legend. Watch this man die here. This is for you, James. Thanks for that super chat, mate. There we go. I murdered a man for the glory of James Rostron, and it was fine. What's up, Vero? What's up to you as well? That's fine, I'm absconding. It's fine, don't worry about it. Oh. The fuck? Right. Cigarette chair. Hey, back with some good gaming. Absolute legend. I can't go 5 feet without this game kicking off at me. Right. I've come for some gaming, same. Where am I going? Where's that? Where's the... No, I obviously wanted to go to a certain spot. I get detected on the way and it goes, no, you can't go there now, you must stop. I am very confused. It's fine, don't worry about it, gamers. I'm part of the crowd running away from the scene of crime and fear. Here we are. I seem to have winged that pretty well. Okay, here we go. That was... Right in a bit. Security is fucking shit. Right, let's go. Nobody can stop me. Abscond. I'm gonna take solace in the fact that if they can get on this rooftop, then they deserve to kill me. It's fine. That wasn't difficult. We killed the Templar. The Templar is dead. I'm just saving all the tedious bits for another time. You know, a time where I can be asked doing the tedious bits like these bounty hunts here. Do not care. Never will. We can free some kids though. That's what we can do. Can you greet me? You're my favourite YouTuber. Hello, sir. Isak Marnie. Hello there. Hello, Isak. Cheers for the super chat, pal. I am in my true form. What sequence are you on? Probably like 6. I don't even know. Does it tell me in the progress log? I don't fucking know. Okay. So odd. He reached the Altair sequence and then stopped there. What do you mean the Altair sequence? Oh dear. You think the Hidden Blade in Valhalla is going to be used for stealth only? Hope he continues playing Mafia 2. Yeah, I've been doing bits and pieces. Some good old Mafia 2. How would you rate Syndicate? Like, I don't know, mate. Honestly, I don't know. The game itself is fine. It lacks replay value, but it's fine. So, mediocre sort of game. I don't even know why I'm replaying it. Why am I doing that? Oh, because I've been replaying all the Assassin's Creed games, besides from 1. Yeah. Yeah, well, I guess that's why. I guess I'm just mental, actually. That's a better explanation. What do you play next? Origins, I guess. Every time I try to watch a live stream, it lags out, bro. Well, it's fine for everyone else, so I assume that that's your problem. Because nobody else is having that problem, so it means the problem is not on my end. So I don't quite know what you expect me to do about that. Right, here we are. Child labour. My favourite kind of labour. When was the last time you played with Evie? Sorry, you could have worded that a million times better, but you didn't. You said, when was the last time that you played with Evie? Okay. Right now. Let's rescue some children. Yeah. This arsehole needs to die. There we are. Listen, kids, you're free. Don't worry, we're freeing kids. We're off to a great start. Whoa, okay. Here we are playing with good old Evie Fry in a factory. Gamer, don't worry, we're killing everyone. Nobody's surviving. What's your favourite DLC? I don't know, mate. Honestly, I don't know. Oh, a chest. Ooh, fancy. Here we are. Mine sunshine. Let's go. Right, I'm here to do some gaming. Don't worry about me. Hidden Ones or Curse of the Pharaohs? I don't know between those two, to be honest. Free the Ute. Don't worry that. Oh God, I've been seen. I have been spotted, and I'm not about to allow it. Slam. Let's get the likes up, shall we? Let's get to 100 likes. Yeah, I think I literally just said that Origins is next, to be fair. I think I literally just said that, like, maybe, like, 5 minutes ago. I earned a skill point, which means How many upgrades are available? Do we have any? No, we only have the one skill point. That's fine. Not to worry. It's all gaming. We are all gamers here. Oh, there it is. It was there in front of my face this entire time. Right, I'm done. Let's go. Let me drop to my death. I wish I could just fall to my death. I do find those assassinations to be quite funny. Survival of the fittest. And that seems like an objective for me. Are you excited for Valhalla? Sure, I guess. We do Origins stealth only? No, because stealth only in Origins is not just impractical, but impossible. I don't know what he was going to say, but I killed him before he said it. That's one thing I like about the Unity Syndicate gameplay is running up to random enemies and killing them. You just can't resist. This game makes it really hard to resist murdering people. I guess animation-based gameplay will do that to you. Okay, change back to Jacob. I can't stop laughing. Why? What's wrong with... We're about to. There's a Jacob mission. I have an idea. We run up to the carriage as Evie. Inside the carriage is good old... What's her name? Pearl. Now we play it, and then... So imagine if it... And then suddenly... Evie transforms in front of our very eyes into nothing. Time is going really rapid on that clock.
Jacob, darling, do join me.
Poison the... Yeah.
To the shiny new engines now in my possession. Back to business. Mill has fled to the Thames, occupied with securing his ferry. It's all he has left.
Protected it with his life, no doubt.
The very thing I want you to take. Just kill him.
That's not your first glass of champagne, is it?
Success is more intoxicating than alcohol, Mr. Fry.
Then save a glass for me.
Right, let's mooch.
Now, what would it take to draw out Starrick's pawn? The sight of his ferries in flames, perhaps.
Kill the cops. I did that because the voices in my head told me to. I've touched the River Thames twice. Why does it say do not... I've touched the River Thames twice. What do you mean? Okay. Whee! Right, Copperlub. It's a police officer. I call him Copperlub. What's he gonna do? Shoot me? Oh. Okay, yes, he's gonna shoot me. Might as well just swim. We've already failed the optional.
Now to sink Milner's enterprise.
Sabotage two whole contrabands at once. 13th victim. Oh. I love that. I love that. You're about to be my 13th victim. That is peak. Off you go. You too, Sunshine. I don't know how I'm going to sabotage that. I kind of fuck this. Stealth is not Jacob's friend. Hide in plain sight? No. Only if I get to bring the lads, and even then. Jacob tries too hard to be Deadpool, does he? I mean... he's not that fucked. I mean, he's also not necessarily an obsessed serial killer. He just does like a bit of murder. He does lack it. He lacks some legitimate amounts of empathy. Like he's a proper next level murderer, sure. But I think he thinks he's doing it for a solid purpose. I know what I don't know. The whole point of Deadpool is he just is, you know, he's just a nutcase. Whereas Jacob is just not funny. I think that's the best way to describe it. That works. I'm swimming. Deadpool's a bad guy who kills bad guys. Yep, nothing like Jacob Fry, regardless. Like I said, Jacob Fry's biggest superpower is the fact that he's not particularly funny. Don't worry, we're killing every gamer. I'm here to talk to you about the Grand Booby Revolt of 2304 die. I assume that it's never meant to be that simple.
I knew this day would come. Mr. Starrett was furious I lost the engines. So this is my comeuppance.
Pearl Attaway led me to you, not Starrick.
And they're working together again. I should never have come between Mr. Starrett and Miss Attaway. Family always stay together in the end.
What do you mean they're family?
Oh no. Jacob got done in. Whatever that is, it's not particularly good news, is it? Jacob's annoying for them blighters. Keep thinking.
Time for Pearl
Yeah.
and I to have a
Keep sending the herd. And the ones that he doesn't kill, he talks them into committing suicide through thinking he's amusing. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow, that look at it. Right, lovely. I'm very much so glad that I am not that guy. A, because he's bold. B, because he's big, fat and ugly. And also, C, because he got stabbed more or less in the groin. Just above. And I can imagine that's not a particularly good place to game. No. I like how there's a man with a shop there.
There you are. What are you up to now, Pearl?
The fuck? Okay. Maybe you could have saved zooming in particularly far and everything would have been fine. Fucking Pearl. That was a floaty jump. You'll die. I like I just got to call a turnip. That is peak. That's peak British insult right there. I've never heard someone call someone a turnip in my life.
Imagine my delight when he told me his true purpose. An assassin helping the Templar cause. Isn't that delicious?
It's sickening.
It's business, cousin. Look at the big picture. With Milner gone, I am... You've lowered too much, cousin. You will get your engines back. Our new motorized buses will bring us both a lot of money.
I'll need to arrange proper transport for the engines to get back to my factory. I want you at Waterloo.
Let's turn the game volume up. There we go.
Of course. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Today and in all of our future endeavors, cousin. Waterloo Station.
Jacob just says that out loud.
Again? Just give it a shove. You have my help!
Oh, well done, Jacob. Right now, let's go. Here we are. Survival of the fittest. I like the objective of sabotage 2 contrabands at once. Because that is sabotage contraband. Sabotage contraband rapid. No. I presume we have to do that one before we can do any more Jacob business. Because I'll be honest. Can't do much gaming, can we? So I assume we'll go here, we'll do that, and it'll be fine. Don't worry about it, gamers. Are you going to play Jack the Ripper DLC? Yeah, why not? Yeah, after I'm done with the main story. This stream is dragging. I feel like I've been playing for 2 hours and it's been 20 minutes. This is just one of those days where time feels like it's slow. You have a friend who's unaware of AC games. Introduce them to AC2, AC4, Black Flag, and AC Origins. Trust me, they'll love you. How about you introduce them to the first one, and then they play the games in order? Why is that? Why is that a taboo? Just play them in order. Where's that haystack? Oh, that's the one we want. Whee! AC1 is repetitive, let's be honest, XD. Yeah, but if you throw yourself in an Assassin's Creed 2, you'll have no clue what the fuck's going on, because it's part of the same story. You need to get the mystery. Yeah, sure, the gameplay's repetitive, but you can't just leave out part of the game because you want to get to the juicy sequel. I mean, you can, but it doesn't tend to, what's the word, work out particularly well. If you want to, it feels like 2 hours, not 20 minutes, because you're playing a Quebec game, that's true. To be honest though...
Miss Fry, what a pleasant surprise. Hello,
Hang on.
Clara. was just going to check on Lambert.
Assassin's Creed 2 and Black Flag have their repetitive elements as well. And while we're at it, Origins, oh dear. If you want them to play 2 Black Flag and Origins, but not 1 because it's too repetitive, half of Origins side quests are simply rescue this person, take them out of the camp, put them on the ground, then they stand up and walk away. So yeah, no, Assassin's Creed 1's not a culprit for repetition when you think about it. It's not.
Is there a doctor nearby?
Time just doesn't move in Quebec.
Bring her inside.
No, I will take her to the train and I will give her special drug. Talking about story and character-wise, I'll tell you I wasn't that great in my opinion. Well, maybe try playing Brotherhood and Revelations as well. Maybe try you need to play the entire story. You need to understand it's Desmond's story, and it's a mystery, and that's what it's about.
What do you need?
Oh God! Listen, there's only one way to play the Assassin's Creed games, and that is in order.
I'd be happy to help.
If you want to understand the story, play them in order. Just do that, please.
Here's the list. Miss Fry. E.V. Fry.
I want to throw her off of London Bridge.
How do you do? Please have
Florence Nightingale.
We don't have much time.
Classic running into everyone. We love it. It's just... This one's the worst character in the Ezio trilogy. Excuse me, gamer. He was in Assassin's Creed 1 as well. Locate the peddler. You know what? I'd love to, but I'd also love that child to fucking die. The only one of the franchise I haven't played yet, which is weird to think. Yeah, that is weird considering Assassin's Creed 1 is the first one. What do you mean? That is mental. Turn up the sound, please. I'm sure the sound is fine. Like, let me listen to it, and I'll tell you it's fine. Turn up the... Yeah, no, the sound's fine. What do you mean, turn up the sound? Someone always asks me to do that, and every time I've listened to someone who's told me to turn up the sound, I've watched the stream back as a video, and I can barely hear my voice. Trust me. I started with AC Syndicate and I have no clue what's going on. That's what happens when you start with the 9th game in the franchise. To be fair, by Syndicate, nobody had a clue what was going on. But also, you didn't help yourself there, did you, really, if you think about it? Is it the 8th or the 9th? I don't know. Hang on. I don't know if it's the 8th or the 9th. I'm really confused. Hang on. So we have Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, Revelations, 3, 4, Rogue, Unity, Syndicate. Yeah, 9th. Okay, I should trust my gut judgment more. If you count Liberation, which believe me I don't, it's the 10th. AC1's graphics aren't even that bad for a 2008 game. Well, that's great because it came out in 2007. Fucking Fed getting in my way again. Clara will die if the asylum is not reached in time. Well, I would love to, but I'm currently cutting up a police officer. Look for the man who's not moving. That is the peddler. Fuck it, I don't have time. Assassins did not kill civilians. You know what? Neither did I. Besides, why does this game warn you that assassins didn't kill civilians, yet if you mow them down on a fucking carriage, it doesn't do anything? You can literally murder everyone and it doesn't matter in this game. As long as you're on a carriage. That is the oddest spelling of rogue I've ever seen. You weren't sure where to put the U, so you put it on both sides of the G. I killed him instantly because I didn't have time to figure out how to fucking pick his pocket. We play Assassin's Creed Bloodlines? Probably not. Made more sense when it said your ancestor or the name of the character that you're playing as, because sure, that we can agree on. Maybe they didn't, but assassins didn't kill civilians. Well, let me refer to every 600 times where they did. To be fair, when it says Ezio didn't kill civilians, it's a lie, because the Great Chain, the chain in Constantinople, literally burning an entire city inside a cave in Cappadocia. Like, okay, incomplete combustion like that in a fucking cave, good way to die. So, yeah, no. Who are these guys? I presume this bloke is a pharmacist, right? I'd love to speak to the pharmacist. Let's go, gamer. Isak Mani, absolute legend.
I'm here to collect them.
They're already loaded on the cart. Please take them. Yes.
Of course it is.
Please be careful.
It was so static. Like, how the fuck was that allowed? Who thought, you know what, we'd notice that? No. I have 3 minutes, just cutting it close. I forget how much I despise being timed on things. Because we all know I don't. Fuck's sake, Evie! Bloody hell. You drive about as capably as my nan, and she has Alzheimer's. Right, let's go. Let's give it a go.
There you are.
Cheers to the Super Jet, James Rostron.
There you go.
Mine. Drive to Florence Nightingale. I'd love to, but then I'll get there and it'll say, become anonymous. What do you mean, take the resources and save the child?
Come on. That's it. Easy.
Are there any multiplayer games that you play actively? No. There aren't. I don't play multiplayer very often at all. I mean, Red Dead Online from time to time. If I'm feeling like a laugh.
Easy now. You're back. And not a moment too soon. I hope you brought the medication I requested. How is she? She will recover.
Papillonelli, the children.
Thanks to you, we can distribute authentic medicine now.
As opposed to
There's a
fake
permanent
medicine.
solution.
Here, take this
Probably should have
placebo.
regulations put in place.
I've taken fucking cyanide, love. What do you mean placebo?
It takes a long time to change things. But I'm not going anywhere, Miss Fry.
And I'm pretty sure we never see her again. I love when the skull appears, because that's when you know it's about to kick off. The black box, say what you will about the rest of the game, but the black box missions are pretty dandy. Pretty lovely. Will you do a video about Assassin's Creed World War II? What do you mean? Because that's not a thing, and I doubt it ever will be. And if it is a thing, then I'll make a video about it when it is. But until it is a thing, I don't necessarily want it to be a thing, so why would I make a video on that? Let's go, Evie Fry, and have a poo in a back alley. Don't worry, if I go down here and squat, everything will be what the fuck. Let's go down there. It's fine. Don't worry. This is the best squat spot in all of London. Yes. What's this? That guy's just rolling on the floor with a broken arm. And these guys are scrapping it. You played The Wolf Among Us? I don't think so. Actually, I might have done ages back. Is everyone trained in some form of like technique in Victorian London or something? Technique that wouldn't work, but technique just the same. Don't worry, they're both dead. Now let's go game. So yeah, no, I'm playing through at the moment Mass Effect 2. I finished Mass Effect 1 pretty swiftly. It's not that long of a game when you think about it. And Mass Effect 2 is, by comparison, like fuck, when will this end? But no, it's so good. It's so good to replay Mass Effect. I've been enjoying it. It's great fun. And then once I'm done with Mass Effect 2, we'll move on to Mass Effect 3. And then, yes, I am recording it. Yes, it is for a project. You'll find out more at some point, I'm sure. But no, it's great fun. Plans to play my video games for sure. Talking about Mass Effect at the moment, you know, the space opera game made by BioWare, the same people who made the fail that was Anthem. Which is odd. How did BioWare go from making Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 to making fucking Anthem? One of the worst games of the generation. When you replay Origins, I've answered that question like twice. Yes. Stop it! Stop! Mass Effect Heart. We love a bit of Mass Effect. Thing is, I've noticed something really annoying about Mass Effect, right? The Paragon Renegade system, which decides whether or not you can choose options that give you more ideal outcomes in certain situations. I've noticed that it's not that black. It's not particularly black and white. It's not like a linear numerical system either. Like, you have certain amounts of points, but it also depends on what kind of class that you're playing as to whether or not certain dialogue choices are available, and all other kinds of weird variables, like where you're up to in the game, which is weird. It's just really strange, to the point where you can't make heads nor tails of it. Sure, if you do everything right, it's fine, but it's just fucking odd, and it bothered me because I thought I'd done I thought I'd balanced it out right this time, but no, some of the decisions are still just locked, and it makes me really sad. Play the Maharaja DLC again, so getting Evie killed and skinning in the DLC. Yeah, that was a glitch, so I doubt it would happen again. Like, people say there's a difference between a glitch and a bug. So one of the main characters getting killed in gameplay right next to the other main character, and then not coming back. Is that a bug? Is it? You're right, gamer. I love that this is the random way to start the mission. Let's transform into Jacob. They're one body. Infinity, thanks for the Friday night entertainment. Cheers for the not the super chat, the donation. Cheers for the donation, mate. Infinity 43. Shit, I almost said super chat, but I only saw it through the email there.
Trainer's already left. Assemble a team at Charing Cross. I'll send the engines there for you to recover.
Assassin's Creed Modern Day, that should be the last AC game. Nah. Oh god, Assassin's Creed's Modern Day is shambles as is, and you'd want a full game of just pure shambles. I don't think Assassin's Creed would ever work without that historical element. It's part of the fun.
Ladies
How do people like Andromeda? See, I don't dislike Andromeda as a game when I'm playing it. I think, oh, cool, this is not too bad. Sure, it's got bugs, it's got a bit of jank, but it's not that bad. But when I, hang on, let's let this play out, and then I'll tell you exactly why I dislike Andromeda. Okay.
Blueprints, did you not? Were you aware of this flaw?
Haha. So my... Okay, we get it. So my point is, the reason why I dislike Andromeda is not because it's a particularly shit game. I mean, sure, it does a lot of things really badly by comparison, and also everyone's fucking hideous and the bugs are mental. My problem with Mass Effect Andromeda is the fact that Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3 constructs this amazing like world building. It builds a galaxy that you sort of enjoy, that you sort of like enjoy being a part of and experiencing, and then Mass Effect Andromeda takes you away from this, essentially this world that they've created, and it just feels so empty and dead. That's why I dislike Andromeda, not because the game has any particular outstanding shortcomings, though it does. My problem with the game is the fact that it just doesn't have that Mass Effect feel. Your hardest mission in Assassin's Creed? I don't actually know. Assassin's Creed has never been a game that I've found particularly hard. Are you out of your mind that Evie's death is now part of the lore? Is it? I'd love for Evie's death to be a part of the lore. I don't even have to do the black box. I can just drop to my doom. I'm fine, don't worry about it. Then come over here and fall to your death. Maybe be wise to find a way up that doesn't involve a couple of those arseholes. Right. We love them. Right, let's go. Someone tells me there's no infiltration opportunities around this side, is there? No, they're all over there, which is... Okay, we've scoped it out. We know how to get to Pearl that way now. I'm not trying for full stealth, but if I manage it, I won't be too unhappy, if you get me. Assassin's Creed Wild West. Assassin's Creed, let me play as a damn assassin. That's all I want. I want Assassin's Creed to leave its gimmick phase. I don't necessarily... I'm not against... I mean, I think we're going to be playing as an assassin towards the end of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, finally. The hidden ones. I earned a skill point. Haha! Now I can... I can't unlock a Jacob exclusive. Let's have assassin steps. Might be useful, you know. But level 6 now, which means that nobody can stop us. Not even God. The reason why God can't stop us isn't because we're now all powerful. It's because God doesn't exist. Now, let's go. Hello. Before anyone cries too hard, that was a joke. That was a jest of fine jest. Okay, there's Pearl Attaway shitting in her carriage. I wish I could have just dropped through this. I thought I could drop through that. I'm sure I could. Whatever. They're dealt with now. It's not me, sunshine. Whatever. Whatever, she's here now. I don't need to do the full thing. I don't need to do the full shebang. It's me, Top Hat Man. You know what would make for a really good death if we shot her face off? Okay. I could literally kill her in any way that I want. She's not going anywhere. I could throw a knife in her body. I could shoot her in the mouth. I could use it. Just stab everyone like it's you. I shot her in the face.
What a shame. Good partnerships are hard to come by.
Not where you're going. Satan's quite good at them.
It's business, Mr. Fry.
I wish I could throw dynamite for once. Just throw a bomb.
Crawford will not take the news of my death lightly.
Well,
He
fuck
can be
Crawford.
unpleasant when he's cross. I have sacrificed so much.
Are you already on through Black Flag? Yes.
I don't want to lose my buses.
It's all about the fucking buses. She didn't want to lose. She didn't want to lose her buses, so we have to escape with the train. Now I don't understand why we have to escape with the train. Like, what value does the train have for us? That is never explained. But okay. I just shot her in the head and they kept talking. Ah, that's a classic line, that. Thanks for letting me reload my weapon. I must now kill everyone, because I have to become anonymous to operate a train. Now, we all know that's not going to happen, so off you go. Now we're anonymous. Sort of. Everyone's dead. It's the same thing. I make my own rooks. I'm not sure if I'm in need of a trim or a fucking beverage. It's a long day. It's been a long day. I'll tell you what, we'll make it a beverage, shall we? Right, here's what we're on. The old reliable Hop House 13, which is a lager in it. Something like that. Where's my bottle opener now? Has somebody made off with the fucking bottle opener? I'm gonna punch them up. No, there it is. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't have to drive tonight, so it's fine. I did all my shopping yesterday. I don't have any excuse to go anywhere. I can have a drink. Oh, that smell! I can smell, like, you know when you open a bottle of like beer or lager and you smell it and you go, "I'm gonna beat the wife tonight." That is right now. Oh, here we go. Drunk fishing gaming. I don't get drunk easy. You won't see me drunk. Not on one lager. Or whatever it is. Yeah, it literally says lager in big letters on the label, so I'm gonna presume that it is a cider. No. This is such a classic Ubisoft Quebec epic villain moment, where they go, "Oh, epic villain." That gun looks like it's been stripped straight from Red Dead Redemption 2, but that game isn't out for 3 years before. By this point, Bam.
Mr. Starrick,
See what I mean?
you not to disturb me!
Epic villain. Haha. Look at him. At least the carpet's already red. I mean, come on.
Such a moment I but ask that you remember me. That you remember me.
Crawford.
Isak Marnie saying gaming.
Her luster stripped by the hands of that savage. He must be brought to justice.
Pearl would not want justice. Pearl would want vengeance.
Your passion is most welcome, Miss Thorne.
Cigarette chair. Love she just stands there like,
But we cannot
sup,
let
lol.
our emotions disrupt the lawful structures of society.
Yeah, cheers to super chat.
If we do that, the enemy wins.
What do you mean structures of society? Let alone lawful. There's a dead man on your carpet with a bullet in his head.
Miss Fry will hang from the gallows, and I will flay her brother as he comes to save her.
I suppose it must be done. Take no chances. Increase the Templar presence in London. We alone protect this city of light.
Yes, Crawford. And then we shall enter the vault and cast aside the shadows together.
Don't think they quite understand how fucking science works, but okay. Do you know Crawford Starrinks is the only real character in Assassin's Creed? Sorry, what the fuck does that message mean? And also, nah. I find it really odd with there are so many messages that say there are so many signs that Assassin's Creed in Victorian London wasn't necessarily right for the franchise. For example, they couldn't use actual historical figures as the villains like they've done before because they're worried it would offend their descendants.
He was loitering around the exchange today, asking far too many questions about the bank.
We get it as a
Should you
bank.
discover my plan, you will face a far worse fate than losing your job. Signed, Plutus.
Plutus.
Plutus is Starrick's banker. I wager Dredge will lead me to him.
While you're out and about, do attempt not to destroy modern medicine or the London transportation network.
No, don't worry. Jacob's going to destroy the economy
Innocent
next.
lives hang in the balance. They depend on this city.
I'm not the one who let Lucy Thorne walk away.
A mistake I intend to rectify immediately.
Oh, that's a good mission. I like that one. Have you ever like been really like feeling the good day, and then you're like, you know what, I'm gonna have a massive shit right in front of the kids, and then you do. I must collect my income. All 3 grand of it. Right, how many skill points do we have? What's that? I want to know if I'm probably better off combat stamina. Perform multiple skills now regenerates health based on the number of enemies killed. That would be useful. That'd be very useful, we'll say. But first things first. Well, we'll leave the skill points for now, but we'll switch. We'll switch to Evie because Evie will have 4 points at this point. Naturally, it's going to force me into a... I don't care about fucking Nigel! Knife Master 2 in Stealth. Evie's stealth stat is increased by an additional 11 as she is less likely to be detected. And her assassinations make very little noise. That'll be useful. Good old Nigel. Yeah. Showing up being like... Agnes McBean. Never given a fuck about... I don't care about Nigel. Let me abort this mission like my firstborn. Okay, now... Agnes is Steve Bonnet reincarnated. Spread the word. I don't care about fucking Nigel. He can fuck himself. It me. It me. It me. There were dozens of types of beer, including porter, stout, 4-penny ale, a small wheat beer. Yeah, we know what that is. And keep. There are more types than those. My favourite kind of beverage. Play a different AC. You know what? I will when I'm done with this one. What are you drinking now? Hop House 13. Good drink. Look at this man's face. Oh god, he disappeared into my body. Right. You know, I don't need Agnes McBean. Right. That's where I must go. To one good deed. That's fast travel. Let's go. Gavin is Crawford. Please make the video. No. Donald Trump is a Templar. It's over, Bayek. I have the high ground. I find that Easter egg to be so fucking hilarious. Like, the whole point of an Easter egg is meant to be subtle. That one's just not. That one takes no fucks. It's amazing. Like, they worked that boss fight in so you have to hear that line of dialogue, and it's fucking amazing. They went, you know what? If we give this guy the high ground in the fight as like part of it, then we could say it's over, Bayek. I have the high ground. Wouldn't it be so funny? And whoever did that deserves a promotion, because honestly, it was fucking incredible. It's the only Easter egg I can actually find in the entire DLC. To be fair, well, you know what? Let's take it easy on Easter egg and just do one massive one right at the end, and that's what they did. Crawford Starrick is the god of the Assassin's Creed universe. This needs to stop. So on the nose. It gives a whole new definition to on the nose. So over Cleopatra, I have the high ground. Might as well have said Anakin. That would have been better. That would have made it just that little bit more funny.
I will not build a single bus for you criminals.
Well, you'll do as we say, Bailey. Or we're gonna have to pay you and your family a visit.
You leave them be.
Hey! After him!
I want to know what's happened now.
Go on.
Defend Edward. I would say that Edward knows how to defend himself, but the fucker got stabbed in his own gaff by 3 mercenaries.
Slow down.
If I'm not careful, this is going to go brilliantly. I don't know who the fuck Edward is. I'm starting to not like him. And also... yeah, that. Whee! Easy enough. I'm gonna go order a pizza. Be right soon. All right, Isak. Cheers to the super chat, lad.
Take deep breaths. They're gone.
Not for long. They'll hurt my kids. I don't know.
Since when has a man like you've ever cared about kids? Right. No. How do we have Master Assassin tips and tricks? Classic. Run over this kid. See that? I just bulldozed that child. You're welcome.
The Milner Company went belly up. With no one to fill their shoes, the gangs made their move.
Well done, Jacob.
As is Bailey, the only omnibus builder in the city, they are demanding that I for them.
Why is the only bus builder in the city being hunted by criminals then?
To form a united transport company.
Also, it's London. Why would there only be one person thinking, you know what, let's capitalise? What?
Our intention for the London General Omnibus Company. But those thugs got hold of the deed to Attaway Transport.
Here now.
Sorry, lads.
To begin our company.
Mr. Bailey, I am Miss Fry.
I'm being chased by the authorities now.
That's it. There you are.
Obviously, locate the deed is my next job. He's going to go straight into a restricted area like a fucking moron. I'll make very little noise. Come investigate, you dead mate. He's got a fat head. His name is David and he has a fat head. Nobody asked you to speak with God. Don't worry about poob. Everything works out eventually, gamers. It me, the gamer. It's gonna get very messy though. If he doesn't get detected, he deserves a medal. I deserve a medal anyway because I'm practically a fucking war hero at this point. Look at me go. I'm not me. No, it wasn't me. Shush. I don't know, mate. I disappeared though. Do not let the target exit the factory. Easy enough. Didn't exit the factory. I'm gonna stay crouched if that's the same to you. I mean, of course it is. It's not me. Right, loot the deed. I love that it's just the deed. If you don't understand the joke that is the deed, then you're new to this channel, aren't you? Bigfoot does not exist. Yeah, well, I mean, come on. Let's be logical about Bigfoot, right? If there was an entire species of giant ape men in the woods in North America, don't you think that they'd have found some evidence somehow? Like, some legitimate evidence. Not footage of a man in a costume or whatever. I mean, I'd love to believe it, to be honest. I would. But I'm very skeptical about the fact that it doesn't make any sense how there wouldn't be confirmable evidence based on how many sightings and so on. And footprints and that. Like, how is nobody able to confirm that this is an actual boot mark or whatever. It's not a species, there's only less than 3. Well, how would you describe them then? How would you, like, less than 3 Bigfoots? What would you describe them as? Just really hairy people living in the woods, or are they their own species? Maybe there's not millions of them out there. Sure, believe that, if that's true. But also, I'll tell you how many Bigfoot animal Sasquatch things are out there. None, because they don't exist. But if they do, I guess that's good. I mean, I'd rather that they did, because that's cool. You know, I find it fascinating, really. But I have a hard time believing any of it. Oh, Big Feet. Bigfoot is real. I've seen him. Let me guess, he's your dad. Aliens, God, or Bigfoot, which should be easy to believe. Aliens, because surely to Christ, what's happened on Earth, rare as it may be, we can't be the only ones. You know, we can't be the only planet which is able to house life. We can't be the only planet that does. You know, there's got to be another one out there somewhere, right? Like, logically speaking, it's more likely than it is unlikely. But on the prospect of aliens on Earth, I don't know. I don't really care, I guess. What's as sure as everyone? We can know from elimination. Well, I can eliminate myself right out. I'm a UK size 8, so my feet are average sized at a push, so it's fine. I believe in aliens.
This is rather a tricky situation. No need going around.
Sorry about that. I had to kill him while I was sipping my beer. Hey man, I'm size 9.
Men a message. You and your family are safe.
Me UK. Wow. Yeah. Wow. We have the same shoe size. We are practically related.
The founding members of the London General Omnibus Company. Good, moral men. All of them. We'll have buses rolling before you know.
Yeah, I played Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yeah. I didn't have the peachiest of experiences with that game. Hey man, I got big shoes. Oh. It's gaming only if you allow it to be. Switch it up to bloody Jacob, I guess. Hey man, I got big shoes. Hey man, I got big poos. Slash. There we go, we now have the hood up. If we stop, we do a crouch, which is saddening. Is this a pub? The Duke of York. You know, Assassin's Creed Syndicate is the only game in which I can experience the pub now. Nate Slade, I'm finally back to watching streams. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you very much, Nate. I just picked up a beer bottle. Assassins did not kill civilians, but they're violating lockdown, man. Listen, I am the bartender now. If anyone, what the fuck? Where did you come from? What is it with everyone teleporting on top of tables? I took control of this pub and instantly it got weird. We must kill the witch. And here I thought we'd have no glitches for one stream. Let me out, will you? Isn't that the bullets in the trailer? They all look the exact same. Oh boy, Fishy is killing women. Brings me back to Salem. Oh. Ah. Well, witches would make more sense. I wonder, right. I wonder if I can do this, hang on. I'm trying my hardest here. Here we go, let's go. It's great fun. Okay, we got as far as we're going to get doing that. Evie is better than Jacob. Doesn't matter. Literally doesn't matter. Oh look, the Bold twins. Are you relatively pleased with Mafia 2? I mean, as far as remasters go, it's pretty adequate. I wouldn't say it's particularly incredible, like, you know, The Darkest Hour, World War II game. Plenty of time to do that later. Oh god. I would do the World War II sequence at some point, but, you know, we'll do it at some point, it'll be fun. Sorry, World War I sequence. What the fuck am I getting wrong? I was drinking and my brain went, World War I, you asshole. Evie is playable. Jacob's just sarcastic. Ghost of Tsushima looks peng though. Ghost of Tsushima looks, or Tsushima, or however the fuck you say that word, looks fucking incredible. Sure, not necessarily especially groundbreaking in any sense, but fucking incredible just the same. Bro, I was replying to a comment, mate. Why'd you come into the conversation? Sorry, what do you mean? Because it's in my chat? Maybe? Maybe because it was in my chat. Yeah, that'll be why. Ghost of Sushi. Ma. Put a T on the front and Ma on the end, and then it's the exact same spelling. It's just how it goes. I think I found a witch for fish. He found an alchemy bench and it immediately said venoms and poisons. That's not very nice. This horse is doing me in. I just got boxed in by a horse. Ghost of Tsushima is really good. I want to see. The only thing I am a bit disappointed with in Assassin's Creed Syndicate is you can't partake in the classic British culture of climbing statues of famous people and sticking a cone on their head. Like a traffic cone. Because that's what you do. It's happened to every statue I've seen, and people die doing it. Nate's like, how did you get the name Fishy for YouTube? It just happened, I guess. I don't really know, mate. But I appreciate the super chat just the same. Let's go. I'm not saying dunce, it's a traffic cone. It's orange and glows in the dark. To be fair, somebody put glow-in-the-dark red eyes on a statue of Mahatma Gandhi.
I'll take one.
And it's the funniest thing I think I've ever seen.
I say we stop this goodwill towards strangers nonsense and focus on what London really needs. Solid leadership, whose hard work will raise everyone up to success. As go the titans of business, so goes the world.
That's not nice.
Oi, oi. You weak fool. Get a job.
It's not very nice. Can we kill them?
The best guards money can buy won't do Mr. Dredge any good.
I've noticed this, like Jacob's from, where is it? Crawley? Is that where he's from originally? Jacob and Eva are from that area. They're from not too far from London, basically. But what I find really absurd is that he's somehow, and you can tell that the actor's Welsh because his accent is somewhat Welsh, even still.
Pardon me, do you do business at the bank?
It does sort of, doesn't ruin anything for me. I just notice it and I find it really funny that Jacob has somehow got an unexplainable Welsh accent. Kidnap Dredge. I'd love to. But I'd also love not to, if that makes any sense. Listen. I keep... Oh god! Fuck the authorities. As I keep tackling him in a general. In fact, all I can do is tackle him. See why I hate the kidnap thing so much? Because it just doesn't fucking work. It doesn't ever feel like plausible mechanics, like something you'd actually do. This is how kidnapping is going in real life. You kill a bunch of policemen in the street. I switched it back again. Did you see how that carriage knocked him? How he ragdolled? Linda's fine recording in Rogue linked to Valhalla? No, because that was an entire 100 years before the setting of Valhalla. So maybe linked somehow, maybe, but also not directly. His name was indeed Dredge, because that's what he does to everything. I'm very confused as to why I couldn't abduct the guy. Sorry, listen, I could kidnap police. That would do it. Ladies and gentlemen, look what I have here. A massive penis. Shh, it's me.
Some sort of scuffle over there.
It's a kerfuffle. Now let's go.
Keep your eyes ahead of you and walk.
Looks like trouble is brewing. Can't we have 5 minutes?
You are barking up the wrong tree, sir.
I am a sir. I am looking to be arrested. Don't mind me taking my guy out the door.
Stupid pillock! I'll have you arrested.
It's the most British thing anyone's said in this entire game.
Now, wait a minute. I know that voice. Fry, is that you?
Of course it's Aberline.
Fry.
The less you fight, the sooner.
Of course it's Aberline, though. No wonder when he died it desynced. He really is a master of disguise, besides from the fact that he has a beard.
Jacob, it's me, Sergeant Frederick Aberline.
Freddy.
Sergeant, undercover.
Yeah, so you don't want to be
There's
called
be a robbery at the
Sergeant.
Bank of England, I'm sure of it.
Robbery, it's a fortress.
The boys at the station thought I was joking. Wouldn't be so funny if it was their life savings.
Who's behind it?
That's confidential.
Oh, come on, Freddy. I can help you. Imagine the headlines. Thieves caught in the act. Aberline right, all along.
Well, I suppose I can fill you in a little. Every fiscal quarter, a branch of the bank is robbed. Never the same branch. The thieves are supplied by Cockham merchants.
Thanks for the info, Freddy.
It's Sergeant!
You're undercover? What? He's not very good at this undercover business. I'm surprised he's not dead, because he keeps saying his name's Sergeant. Now, you know what I mean. You know what I'm trying to say, right? What I'm trying to say is, what kind of a fucking idiot is Adeline? I mean, sort of. The last craft. Oh, yeah. That'll be crafted now. Craft and equip. Can we upgrade it? Now, firearm-wise, we're quite good with what we got. Belt-wise, something that holds my trousers up. Yep, seems fine, not suspicious at all. Yeah. Of course, I don't have the money required to upgrade the sanguine belt. Whatever the fuck that is. Ah, how fucking absurd. Some of these outfits are a bit ridiculous as well. Simply Jacob. Jacob has no love of flashy clothes and standard outfits suits him well. They have odd stats. Rich leather and rough fabrics capture the feel of the rugged outdoors. But do they? Do they really? I have earned a skill point, which means that 9 skills are available. This means we're doing some gaming. Ah, this is where you've been hiding from me all these years. The audio is really a bit down. It's not that far down. There's just nothing going on. Right. Skill time. I'm going to inject sweaty penis on the ground. Okay. Attacks bring enemies to near death much more rapidly. Jacob takes less damage overall. Well, that's going to be useful. Should play all the AC games in chronological order. I'd love to. I just can't get Assassin's Creed 1 to work on anything. But other than that, that's what I've literally fucking done. Right. A spot of tea. Oh yes, this is Assassin's Creed Syndicate's answer to the Boston Tea Party. The London Tea Party. Will they dump coffee into the Thames? I don't know. Well, I don't know what they do. What would they do in response to fucking... Whee! See, that was skillful and suicidal, but it's fine, you know me. Just crossing the street. Don't worry about me, Mr. Firefighter. Is that a fire? Is that meant to be like a... Yes, a fire brigade. With wooden ladders. What could possibly go wrong? I'll play on PC right now and you play. Yeah, no, I can get it working on PC, but the controls are so fucking awkward and it doesn't respond to controller at all. And when it does, the controls can't be mapped to how they are on console, and it's just a pain. Assassin's Creed 1 is in dire need of the heftiest remake of all time. Lol, wooden ladders, good idea there, mate. Yeah, for firefighters, you know. Quebec will probably make an AC game in Japan and call everyone Paul. I don't get it. Nothing to worry about, just a man pointing a ball tranquilizer at his co-worker. Don't get that. I assume that's a reference. The police have found me. I thought I was being subtle. Oh, let's try Syndicate on PC, but it crashes even before I try to start the game. I played through Syndicate on PC once. What a disaster that was. The one YouTuber who reads his stream chat without having to pay to get seen. Well, I do my best. I can't read every message though, can I? Oh god, I thought I was gonna slam my head into that. Then that would have been amazing. Oh, I have to go. Have a good one, gamers, and thanks for the stream, Fishy. Right, take it easy. Rain Wraith. Rain Wraith shouldn't be a tongue twister, but it is. Could really use the grapple hook from Syndicate and the Atlantis DLC for Odyssey. How about, you know what they could really, what I could really use for the Atlantis DLC? The ability to wipe it from existence would be ideal. A spot of tea. Cockram. Is it Cockram? No, Cockram. Cockram is from Black Flag. No, it's Cockham. Cockham's in this game. You play Mortal Kombat? No.
If only I knew which shipment it was. And I could trace the weapons to their owner.
What is it with everyone having sideburns longer than their chin? Even Jacob's done that. Why? Why not just have it? Why not just have an even beard?
Here we are, the shipping docks. Now, where are the Cockham crates intended for Mr. Plutus?
Best in the old city.
I think we need a time machine for Fishy to erase Atlantis. Maybe. We could do more than that. Ah, fuck. Right at the last second as well. So do the thing that draws attention. Lovely. Well, that was me. But whatever.
Where the devil is it?
So I kill people for no reason. Okay. You're about to be my 13th victim. Do you play the AC mobile game? I have many better things to do with my life than play an Assassin's Creed mobile game. That being said, nothing against people who like that kind of thing, but I would never touch a mobile Assassin's Creed game. I don't think I could. It would be amazing if he got the tea bags out of there and just stuck them all in his face and went right, I'm off. It would turn his saliva into tea. Imagine. It'd be cold tea, but it would maybe work. Not me. Was not me. Was not me. There was no man back here. Please, just return to being a fucking... Oh, God. Everyone needs to investigate.
Hello.
Let's get the likes up. That's a great idea. Having Quarantine Blues, watch Fishy play games which involves Assassins, Templars, awful plots and voice acting. This is the bit where it turns into a fucking tailing mission, isn't it? And I kill my... no, okay.
Don't want them tea leaves turned to dust, do we?
Protect these crates. Any mistake will cost you dearly.
Why don't we just disguise ourselves and be the passenger?
I ain't for beating myself.
It's a shame I can't stop in for a pint.
Why would you want a pint? What? Who wants a pint when you can have tea? Honestly, mate, I don't understand. This whole culture of...
They're nervous.
No.
I should keep my distance.
This pint culture is absurd. We must drink the finest brew. Yeah, don't forget to drop the stream a like, gamers. It would be ideal and it would help towards gaming, I guess. I'm trying my hardest here, but this is so delayed. It's such a delayed response of all the time. This gameplay isn't the most responsive ever. From where? I'm nowhere. Oh, you're right, love. Why's everyone so thick? Wasn't me. Might I ask why the fuck did that happen?
Greenie's tailing Evie right about now. Good luck.
Pointless message. They've just got off the carriage. It's not like I don't know where they are. They don't have a fucking clue. Right, he's off. Did he just crush his horses again? Fucking idiot. Stop crushing your horses! What the fuck? What are you doing, lad? I'm sorry, there's not much I can do about the target when there's nowhere to... Fuck, come on! Right, there we go. What's wrong with the ads? Sorry, what's this about ads? I got an ad. Oh, did you? I know where the target is. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know that you can drift with the horse carriage in this game. Yeah, I knew that, but I didn't much care. All because Beatrice couldn't keep herself from falling off that fucking rooftop after I stabbed her. Who thinks I'll let them know that I'm dead by falling off this roof? To be honest, you're one of the only few funny British guys I've seen in my life. Take that as more of an insult to the Britain than a compliment to you. Well, you've clearly never been to Britain, because everyone's a funny cunt around here. Everyone. Literally everyone. Even people who don't try to be. Literally, there's a man who's a crackhead and he sleeps in flower pots, and that's funny. And just because you don't understand our wit does not mean that we are not funny. Do you know that bears have 42 teeth? Do you know that I don't care?
It's a shame I can't stop in for a pint.
I love having to restart tailing missions because they glitch out. And then they decide that, you know what, we're gonna use this poor traversal mechanic as the only way that it'll ever work.
nervous. I should keep my distance.
All British shows are hilarious. Unless they're not trying to be, like, proper, like, dark and gloomy ones, and then they're proper dark and gloomy. There's something about them that's got a proper atmosphere, if you get me. He's taking a different route this time. What? I presume this is the route we're supposed to take. Makes perfect sense. I know where they are. Is that...
I bet Greeny's tailing Evie right about now. Good luck.
That's such a classic Jacob line. Like, he says it because he goes, oh yeah, let's try to install this development. Let's try to put this plot point in there for later because we can't be arsed actually developing it. But let's plant the seeds of the plot point anyway. They're not exactly fast drivers, are they? Odd. They've gotten off.
Templars.
We love it when the Templars show up and just take the wagon. It's just such a classic Assassin's Creed move. If I get hit by a train now, I swear to God, it will be the best thing that could ever happen to me in all my life.
Ah yes, lead me to Mr. Plutus.
I wish there was a carriage that we could just take at this point, but there isn't, is there? Fortunately for me, this guy isn't going particularly rapid, so I can just stick to the ground.
Keep moving. Easy. That's the way. Walk on, girl. Whoa, easy. Steady on. Whoa!
Here we are, watching a man do bits.
Easy now.
You know what, since it's the UK, can I tailgate him? Because that would not be an unusual driving habit. Going right up his arse.
That's a girl. Doing fine, girl. Easy does it. Let's go.
I crashed into a man and became a menace to society. But it's fine because I don't need the wagon anymore. It's more hassle than it's worth.
The weapons are here.
Same routine as before. The twopenny opens a vault, we robs it and leaves the money in his storehouse. Look sharp, the boys are waiting.
To the Bank of England.
Yeah.
I never wanted to get up close with that bold bastard's face. Yeah, here we are.
Plutus is twopenny.
Twopenny. What an odd name. Fuck is a metal web belt. Well, that's officially the worst tailing mission in all of Assassin's Creed. Now, I suppose our next objective is to do some gaming. But first things first, we're going to go sack that. I feel like we should go sack that area there, because I want to. Never seen a more bored NPC. Well, to be honest, it's not particularly riveting in itself. I don't think they want to rob the bank. Don't get me wrong. They need to. It's a necessity. But I don't think they want to. I think they're like, well, we don't really want to rob the bank, but I guess we'll have to, won't we? Why did I put a question mark there? No clue, lad. No clue. Me! There we go, tackle the thief. It's mine now. I'm the second thief. Die, Templar bastard. Who cares about cargo? Fuck cargo. Thames cargo. They should have naval just for the Thames. So you can plunder ships on the Thames. Because it's on the Thames. That would be such a dreadful idea. Which is why I kind of said it. A boat hideout would have made a bit more sense than a train hideout, to be fair. Because they would have... something that doesn't necessarily move or get in the way, just is... You know, is also... What's the word? Maneuverable. And mobile. A train is not really mobile. It just goes on around a course. How did I get the full sync just for doing that? I wasn't even trying to, but I got the full sync just the same. I suppose I have to escape the area now. I could hang on this boat, or I could just get on that one. Both out the area, right? I'm part of the crowd. Why did Ubisoft kill Desmond? Desmond was killed supposedly because the devs weren't really a fan of him. Nor any of the people playing the game. Everyone moans and groans about Desmond. No, Desmond was fine. I didn't dislike Desmond. I thought Desmond was a good character. The reason why they did it was because they're like, well, I don't know what we could do with Desmond from here. He's already got all the cool bits. We've literally progressed here. Why don't we just kill him off? Oh yeah, let's kill him off. I think they thought, you know what? You know what would be really funny? If everything amounted to Desmond just dying. And you know, I think they just went, you know what, we don't really want to focus on the modern day anymore. Let's just make it shit. And the way we're going to do that is we're gonna use an excuse, soften the blow, and kill off the protagonist in the most absurd way ever. But wasn't Desmond supposed to be the chosen one? Well, you see right there? No. You want to know why? Gaming. Because Ubisoft wanted to make more Assassin's Creed games. I wish I could just clear that gap, but no, apparently you can't. cash cows. The franchise is the cash cow. I love throwing knives into people's heads. Really sorts me out. It's fine, don't worry about it. An evil cackle is really not necessary right now. What I do is I murder everyone and then hope for the best. Pretty sure she didn't even have hair. Imagine surviving chemotherapy just to be murdered by Jacob Fry. Leaving blighted territory, I kind of have to. Because my target is here. Yes, get stuck on a plant, Jacob Fry. Master assassin. Killing people. What's the matter with him, I wonder? Don't wonder anymore. Come back to me, sunshine. Sweet prince, I will kill. The synchronize the Big Ben, St. Paul and the Tower Bridge. Believe so. I wouldn't know.
Somebody must be after him.
The Fed. Imagine surviving a headshot and then going, you know what? I survived a headshot. Assassin's Creed nowadays makes me so depressed. It's like an on-off thing for me. Assassin's Creed Syndicate depressed me. Odyssey gave me all kinds of fucking depression. Just gave me the saddest feeling ever. Valhalla looks genuinely interesting. To the train! Bye-bye. Burning down a tiny flag sure does send a message. Well, listen. They've got to represent the plot point somehow, don't they? Burning down that flag does just that. So much absurd shit on Snapchat. Sorry. Just is all absurd. If the creator can manage pirates in Assassin's Creed, trust it. I trust him with Vikings. Yeah, I guess. I mean, cool. I had to induce smegma and heroin to get through. Shitty. What do you mean you had to induce smegma?
What good is a key if you don't know what lock it opens?
Or what do you mean induce
I
smegma
dare say Miss Thorne is in the same predicament.
and heroin?
Mr. Green.
Okay, first of all, smegma is dick cheese and heroin is a drug.
Kept in the Tower of London.
It's a fortress.
Ubisoft ain't dumb. They saw Bethesda drop the ball with the Elder Scrolls franchise and jumped in to steal the market share.
I'll talk to you again when I have the shroud.
Well,
Thank you
they're
for
not.
help.
They're not
Right,
dumb.
yes.
They're just disorganized. It's going well. I just heard people being silly here, so I wanted to check in. People aren't being too silly. The last guy was just trying to explain how to say his name, and then he got timed out. And I'm not sure why he got timed out for trying to explain how to say his name, and that it was from Bulgaria. But yeah. My favourite mission in the whole game ever. Should have gotten more assassinations. I gotta go. Be nice, lads. See you later. Injaj. I'm not stressed. I'm stressed out because of lockdown. I want to rip my brother's head off. Well, maybe don't do that because you'll wind up in prison. Let's get the likes to 250, by the way. Do you prefer Evie or Jacob? Well, no.
Lots of guards. Predictable patrol routes. Thorn may already be inside.
I love when you throw all the knives as Jacob and Evie doesn't have any. Someone better have throwing knives, otherwise this is going to be a pain. Oh, I presume the Tower of London is sort of its own like little area, isn't it? Really? Kill fewer than 5 royal guards. Well, I can tell you what, I'm not going to do that. Have you used GeForce Experience to stream to YouTube, or is there something better? Well, GeForce Experience is always very, 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 very raw, and it doesn't really allow for much adjustment. So I prefer to use I prefer to use OBS, but I use through Streamlabs. I use Streamlabs OBS. Here we are, gaming time.
The shroud is in a chest that matches the key. Find it and bring it to me.
Halt! Escort to the keys. Halt! Who comes there?
The keys.
Whose keys?
Queen Victoria's keys.
Hers! Queen Victoria's keys! And all's well.
You're not with the Royal Guard. How many of you are there? Tell me.
Let me go. This is treason. Just you wait until I get out. There'll be hell to pay.
Ah, classic Templars all over the place. Well, we can forget about all that. Just ate an entire 12-inch pizza. I regret nothing. It's classic. I wouldn't regret that either. Evie is a stealth-focused character. In cutscenes, sure, but in gameplay, there's not actually that much difference between Evie and Jacob. Just a couple of perks, that's all. Approaching a restricted area, I'm right in the fucking middle of one.
Then you'll have to answer for your crimes. You're one of Green's friends, aren't you?
No. Ah, key. My guy's got the key. Of course, the top highly secure castle will have a fucking master key. That makes perfect sense. Suppose we should upgrade shit. This was a likeable dummy, not much more. It's the most absurd thing I think I've ever read in the past 5 minutes. Right, let's try again. Oh, look at that, he's fucking them up. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I killed this man for a solid cause. So that I didn't have to kill him later. Now, let's go. I found a solitary throwing knife. It'll do. Locked doors can be opened. Yeah, I was wondering what the key did.
Hey you! Stop that before I straighten you out.
You don't straighten me out. Off you come. Don't worry about the Royal Guards. The Royal Guards are all kids. There's not a solitary Royal Guard who I like. In all my time of... Well, that kicked off. In all my time of knowing every single Royal Guard to ever exist ever. I'm pretty sure they're all throwing themselves off the building or something silly. No, they're going down the staircase. She's just about conveniently where I want to be. They don't know I'm here. It's fine. But I do know where I'm going. Roughly speaking. There's got to be another way in. I should now speak with the Allied Guard, to be fair. That's where I want to be.
since you've come. That Thorn woman has Templars everywhere, disguised as guards. I think I could pass as one of them long enough to sneak you inside, except the guards out here already know my face. You need to deal with them first. Meet me by the White Tower when you're ready.
Kill the disguised Templars. I mean, I'd love to, but... Thinking about all the fucks I can give about gaming. No, let's do this. Let's get this done, then we can be done with it. But don't worry, everyone in the meantime will die too. Shit. Wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was someone else. I don't know quite who, but it was not me. They're very confused as to who murdered their mate. Who next? Next. Well, that worked out. Might as well kill everyone now. Everyone here is really slow. I'm just stupidly fast, it's fine. To be fair, it's not like they've made it particularly difficult for me. In a bit. Well, this became a disaster really quick. Just classic Assassin's Creed where the stealth segments become a complete fucking disaster.
All for the men out here. What's next?
Miss Thorne wants me captured. If she sees me in chains, she might let her guard down. Can you make it look convincing?
You mean pretend like you're my prisoner? I'll do my best, Mom.
False kidnapping. Avoid being detected by the Templar guards. How...
If we get too close, those Templars might realize I'm not one of theirs.
Then let's keep our distance.
I've caught the assassin! Open the door! Inform Miss Thorne I'm bringing in the assassin!
I love how they know that Evie's an assassin. It's really peak, isn't it, when they all know that Evie's an assassin? They're like, caught the assassin. So it's no secret then, because this random bloke knows who the assassins are. We didn't explain this to him.
Nice to see an assassin in chains for once. I knew we'd draw you out.
There must be a hidden chamber. Look for a switch, a door, anything. Keep searching.
What happened, assassin?
Couldn't run and hide quick enough?
I found her wandering inside the walls, ma'am. Thought you'd want to speak with her.
Welcome, Miss Fry. Do you care to tell me where the shroud is? No cracks. Nothing.
I assume now I just wait. Yeah, I guess I'll just wait.
Must be something here.
Is it bugged? No, I can't get through. So I assume I just wait. Assassin, run fast with boot on.
Inform me the moment you find anything.
I'm pressing circle. It's doing fuck all. Right. It says it does. If you hear this sound, that's me pressing circle a lot. Nothing's happening. Right. I've got old glitches.
Is there a handle?
I've tried holding as well. It doesn't do very much. Come on. Nope. Nope. I love it when it's bugged right at the end. I lay all the groundwork and then it just doesn't work. So guys, you know what? No, it'll restart me, won't it?
That's all for the men out here. What's next?
Miss Thorne wants me captured. If she sees me in chains, she might let her guard down. Can you make it look convincing?
You mean pretend like you're my prisoner? I'll do my best, ma'am.
No, I know the false kidnapping tutorial. You gave that to me before you glitched out.
If we get too close, those Templars might realize I'm not one of theirs.
Then let's keep our distance.
I've caught the assassin! Open the door! Inform Miss Thorne I'm bringing in the assassin!
You know, it's a classic maneuver, isn't it? Bringing in the assassin. Why would you keep an assassin alive? That's what I want to know. Like, surely use your brain, assholes.
As if the likes of you can stand up to Miss Thorne.
I like how it only highlights his bald head and not his hat.
Report anything suspicious to me immediately.
Look who we have here, lads!
I found her wandering inside the walls, ma'am. Thought you'd want to speak with her.
Welcome, Miss Fry. Do you care to tell me where the shroud is? As you wish. I shall find it without your help. And then I'll strangle you with it. Watch her closely.
That worked out.
So, you have murdered me after all. But what good will that do you? The shroud isn't here.
You sought a tool of healing in order to extend your own power.
Not mine. Ours. You are so short-sighted. You'd hoard power and never use it, when we would better the condition of humanity. I hope you never find the Shroud. You have no idea what it truly can do.
It can do gaming.
Tell me then.
No.
He just got slapped with a no. We love to see that. That is just peak. I'd love to say no in a situation like that. It's the best time to say no is as your last word before you die. If you don't say something jokes before you die, did you even live?
You'd better go. You can finish the rest of them.
I like how he's just there doing his boxing bits. In a bit, lads. No, you're not. I assume there's a specific spot it wants me to go to. I mean, naturally. There we go. It's like I never existed. Well, lovely.
Take
What?
this down.
That was peak.
Then I want it sealed until you receive further orders. Miss Thorne. You supplied me with the means to secure London's future. The city thanks you. The Order thanks you. I thank you. But the Shroud can only be worn by one. Therefore, I hereby dissolve this partnership. I promise to endow you with an income into your old age. That is the most I can do. The Father of Understanding guide you. Yes, what is it?
Miss Thorne, sir.
What of her?
I'm sorry, sir. She is dead.
And the key? Where is the key?
There was no key found on her body, sir.
A classic.
The Shroud will be mine, even if I have to raise hellfire to do it. Burn the letter.
Right. Lovely. Let's get the likes up before we wrap up. There we go. That's magnificent. 250 likes. Here we are. Right. I have a question. Is that part? I only just realised that's like its own part, isn't it? It's like its own area, isn't it? Okay, cool. Wonderful. Overall, considering Derby Revelations, I have high hopes of the writing of Valhalla. Well, Derby's writing is, like, it's incredible. Like, Derby will do the writing. He'll do it right, he will. Derby knows. Derby knows exactly how to write an Assassin's Creed game. It's fascinating to, you know, all the script, all the games he's written, Black Flag, Revelations, they all have great, lovely stories, and that is magnificent. You gotta love a bit of Derby. He knows his shit. Anyway, let's wrap this stream up now. I just wanted to upgrade some bits and pieces for Jacob and Evie.
Won't be a moment.
Yes, you will. There'll be many moments. We're done here. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to what I'm gonna go back to is recording the Mass Effect video that I was doing. Like recording the footage for it. I got to finish Mass Effect 2. I reckon I could get that done in the next few hours of playing if I do my best, and then it'll be on to 3, and then playing through that, and then I'll be able to sit down and properly work out this video, how exactly I want to structure it, because I've got to record through the games anyway, so might as well get that done and then make it fresh. So when it comes to structuring and then script writing, it's really easy. Anyway, thank you all for watching this stream. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. That would be fantastic. Special thanks to the Super Chatters, James Rostron, Cigarette Jet, Isak Marnie, and Nate Slade and JH for your Super Chat donations. Sorry, I'm sure I did mention that. And also to Infinity43 for your donation via Streamlabs as well. I really do appreciate that as well. And also thanks to all the lovely patrons which joined me on the Patreon, where I put up all kinds of weird shit. I mean, I really appreciate you guys over there as well. And also, if you want to join those names on those lists, then check it out down in the description. There's plenty of extra content and things over there. I'm sure it'll be good fun. But whether or not you think it's worth it in the end of the day is completely up to you. I shan't force you, because that's just not how I roll, you know what I mean? Anyway, thank you all for watching this stream, and I will see you all very soon with another video or stream at some point. But until then, take it easy, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.